Hello, welcome back. It's a reading for my water signs, Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio for the week beginning the 23rd of January, male and female, separate readings or separate clarifiers. The main message I have through is Elizabeth and the line, which is it's time to become a great leader. Yeah, it's time to take control of a situation, basically, my water signs. I'll read you a little bit from this. This is about encompassing your masculine and feminine energy kind of at the same time. So Elizabeth and the line have made an appearance to you for a good reason. It is your need for the energy of the magnificent lion, his royalty, dignity, blood-stirring and fearful roar, enormous mane, power and speed, and ability to luxuriate and accept deference and offerings. It is also your need for the commanding presence of Elizabeth, a queen, a shapeshifter with fairy blood who showed what it means to endure danger after danger and in the end to take up arms and rally troops to impossible victories. You must now express authority and prove correct the trust that people have shown in you. When you have a great task to do, it is natural that fear and fearful self-talk will stage a sudden entrance. It is wise to understand that there will be times when you will wonder if you can continue, and there will be times when a simpler, easier, more subservient existence would be better than this striving to truly be sovereign. You must make a stirring speech, manage a troubled group of people or person, face a great threat, and somehow manage with meager resources. You are a leader. You will triumph if you remember the flow of blood that runs through you has courage and staying power. Nothing will make you back down. You will hold out, outwit, and come to victory again and again. That is your main message, and do hold on to that because it makes a lot of sense for some readings more than others. I've kind of run out of space, so I'm going to have to clarify as I go. So I'm kicking off with Pisces, and my Pisces in the main. Your energy this week is the Bee Spirit. Sweet results await, which is bloody excellent. I sort of feel from both of you that doesn't feel like it's quite the case now, but it is suggesting that you just need to hang in there a wee bit longer. Because something really good is happening or is coming, and I'm not really sure that that's something that you're able to witness just yet. This is about focusing on connectivity and being a part of the larger whole. So if you are like a little bit withdrawn just now, or not really getting involved with people and groups and your social life even, this is sort of suggesting you kind of need to start easing yourself back out there and taking the lead in a situation, literally the lead role in your own life. So for whatever has gone on in the past, there is an element of remaining subservient, servile, quiet, withdrawn, because you don't really feel quite capable of dealing with certain individuals or certain situations. But this is suggesting it's now time to come back out of your hive here, or get together with your hive and reconnect, and that will ultimately bring in sweeter results than you've maybe experienced up until now. Now for my Pisces female, you have the mice, the stars, and the woman, probably your own energy here, with the Nine of Cups clarifying my mice. Now basically it feels like either this is intentional or not, that someone is sort of or something is sort of taken away from your dreams a little bit, that there might be like a feeling of spiritual decay here, or your wishes are sort of decaying. There's an element of it's something it takes away from your hopes and dreams, because the star here is about your fated destiny, stars in your eyes, stardom, winning, and it's like there's something in the mix here that's taking away from literally your wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups here. So that can be, and as a particular individual that you might have shared your hope, wishes and dreams with, and they've, shit all over it and told you it's a lot of nonsense, or it's just there's something taking away from that which you hold very dear, that you're really positive about, really hopeful about. With the World card here, I mean, it may be like a world venture here. This is integration, the completion of a cycle, and I kind of feel with the Nine of Wands in reversed here that you're actually quite exhausted by this process. You're actually feeling really quite tired, a little bit overwhelmed. I just feel there's someone here, or there's something, or a group of people who are squashing your hopes and dreams, and you're being told this week it's time to take the lead in the situation, confront that which needs to be confronted, and hold on to your dreams directly above the sweet results await. So whatever you've set your heart on, be it, you know, a job or a place to move to, a new job, a person, whatever it may be, Pisces females, you have to hang on to that. Hang on to that, and don't let the mice get into your head, and don't let them nibble away your dreams, your wishes, your hopes. Yeah, hang on to it. You know, I can see that you're tired here, so it's not necessarily suggesting it comes in this week, but it is most certainly suggesting don't give up on your hopes, dreams and ambitions. It's certainly with the mice here, because the mice are corrupt. You know, they're disease ridden. They're just spoilers. They're spoilers. So you might even have people that you mix with socially, that, you know, if you get really excited and hopeful about something, but they're completely down all the time. They're real downers on everything positive. And that's the sort of people you probably need to avoid going forward, to take the lead role in your own life. For my Pisces males here, you've got the cross, the woman, the fish, and the heart. There's a female in your environment, or probably a romantic partner, who is, you're under no illusions as to who this person is, and maybe you once were, with the cross and the Seven of Cups in reverse here. This is someone who's maybe brought a lot of sorrow into your life, but in the main it's burden. I really do feel that this is like very much under the thumb here for my Pisces male. I got on this. I do think you might even be with an older female. A number of songs came through. I will put them in the drop down box if you want to have a listen. I got All That She Wants Is All That She Sees. And now you tell me that you're having my baby. If my best isn't good enough, how can it be good enough for two? So this is someone who makes you just feel not good enough, basically. And I think you're coming to a realization about that. Yeah, I'm going to run with that. I mean, this is a woman who can actually have a lot of sorrows of her own, a lot of troubles herself. And it may be, you know, maybe blaming you for them. I do get the Three of Pentacles here, that you're still trying to work in this situation. This could be a work situation, not necessarily a romantic partnership. She does have the red rose here. So if you're not in a relationship, this could be someone you work with, a colleague that just makes you feel like you're just not good enough. It will definitely be an older colleague. It does seem to be around money. There's a suggestion that she doesn't think you're bringing in enough money here, that you're not, you know, supporting her sufficiently, or, you know, doing what you need to do on the work front. With the Five of Cups in reverse here, I think you're sort of, I do feel there's a dawning realization here that and you're maybe coming out of this real heavy sorrow, or feeling very put upon. Yeah, I very much get that it's an older woman. I got Wake Up Maggie. I think I've got something to say to you. And this is where you need to take the lead, Pisces male. I think that you have been subservient in this relationship or in this work situation. You've maybe taken a lot of flack from this person in this partnership, the heart. Now, it does sort of suggest with the heart that it would normally be a love relationship, so that could apply. And here's the Strength card, which is basically Elizabeth in the line repeated. So it's kind of suggesting that you need to stand up for yourself, basically. Yeah. You need to take the lead in the situation. You need to, you know, boss up, you know, tame the lion, have a word, say your piece, set the story straight, and, you know, get yourself more in an even keel here, because I don't feel this is a particularly equal partnership. and sweet results await if you're able to embody that kind of energy and take this sort of action. Okay, that's my Pisces for the week beginning the 23rd. And next up I have my Cancer, which I haven't clarified. So Cancer, you've got the Owl Spirit in reverse here. This would suggest that you're not seeing things quite clearly. You may be very confused. You're not seeing the wood from the trees. You may be kind of overwhelmed, maybe even overpowered in a situation. You may be feeling incredibly sensitive right now. Like everything affects you. You're almost overly stimulated. And again, there's a feeling that, you're kind of being put upon. I've got the Scythe, the Child, and the Key. So the key to maybe a new beginning or something fresh, or, being able to see things clearer is by emitting something. Normally it would be, there might be a child involved in this situation. It might be your own child, someone else's child. As I say, I didn't clarify, so let's have a wee look-see. There's something needs cut out that's going to help you see more clearly and going to make you feel a lot less overwhelmed. Clarify the Scythe, please, for my Cancer females. Clarify the Scythe with the Child. What needs to be omitted? Iris of the Rainbows. So this kind of suggesting that you've maybe been a bit down in the dumps, Cancer. This is saying that the worst is over, that no storm lasts forever. Hope you can see her. That there's still hope. There's still a promise of a brighter future, that light is breaking through the darkness. Yeah, because you definitely leave it down. What is the Child? Oopsie. Yeah, the Child here, with my green woman in reverse here, this is kind of having a lack of self-confidence just now. And this is kind of stunted growth with my green woman in reverse. My green woman's like really positive. She's very persevering. She overcomes obstacles with ease. I just feel that you are really struggling, and maybe just with things in general. But something needs to be cut out here, and it may be actually your own feelings of the fact that it's not going to change anytime soon, that there's a lingering, it's not sadness, is it? What is the key for Cancer females? Yeah, you need to stay present with Flav the Footer here. You need to get centered, earth, get your feet back on the ground, stop floating off into the ethers, maybe fantasizing about something that did not transpire. That's left you feeling, again, overwhelmed, overpowered, overly sensitive. What's the Child again? There's something about the Child. Again, Oakman is saying you need to get earth, you need to get centered, you need to look into the heart of the matter. What is it you're not seeing clearly? You're not seeing that you need to escape from this situation, and this could be your own mental thought process. This can be that you need to work on your own self-esteem. You might need to see a therapist. You might need to see a healer. Because Lise comes in here to offer help for the hopeless, basically. She helps us break free from bondage. She helps us take the first wobbly steps towards healing. She's very healing energy. If it doesn't represent an individual, and it often does, she's never an enabler. She comes in, she gives you all the information you need to do what you need to do, and then she leaves. Then this is suggesting whatever it is that they may have. Oh crikey, this is ringing a bell, Cancer, from one of your previous readings, and I can't think which one. There was something that you were giving up voluntarily, but it wasn't bringing you much happiness. It may have actually been about having a child. But it was either that or it's a new beginning in some direction. But it comes with cutting something out. This is literally the same thing. You're cutting another hope out for the future you envisaged, basically. And you're still there, basically. You're still there. Don't fret. You're just still there. It's just a weekly reading, but you may need to get some help, which could be the key for you to get your feet back on solid ground, reconnect with your day-to-day life, and stop your head going where it's not really healthy. Okay, and for my Cancer males, again, I'll come back to take the time to become a great leader, and it really is very much a case of, if it's not standing up to someone else, taking control of a situation, it's very much doing that for yourself. Hey baby. And Cancer males, please. This looks pretty decent. Cancer males, you're showing up in your own reading, which is always nice, unless you're dealing with another man. What is the lilies for my Cancer males, please? Bang. Told. Crikey. Oh. Show me my man in the Cancer male reading. I didn't know how it wanted to come out. And show me my compass for my Cancer male. No, I'm not taking that. I don't know if it was reversed in that Cancer male. Okay, basically you're missing a feminine here. There seems to be like a little bit of luck coming your way this week, Cancer males, with the lilies here. This is something that's quite light-hearted. You might actually be coming across as someone quite light-hearted and easygoing, but you're not. That's not actually what's going on here. You're gloom and doom. You might actually be depressed. I feel a lot of sadness here. Again, overwhelmed, highly sensitive to a situation. And with Ilby here, you're loyal to a feminine here. She or the Kruak has come up in your compass. There's someone you want to move towards, a feminine, someone you think is very nurturing, very kind, very healing, and probably someone from your past with Ilby the Retriever, someone you've always remained loyal to, someone that still embodies a lot of hopes, a lot of wishes for you. You may be coming across as light-hearted, or making out you're in a good place, you're not really missing this person, but that's not the case. So I'm coming back to this. It's time to take control of the situation. Let me just think. I'll get something on this. No, I think that was on my Pisces, who was dealing with the older female. Yeah. You just need to take control of the situation. You need to take the lead in this situation, Cancer males. If this is something you want from the past, if this is a feminine you want from the past, if there's something that's making you feel really sad and you can't work out why, yeah, because you're not taking the action you need to take. You need to upright this. You need to go for it. If you want to go for it. Better that than this, and certainly not pretending you're light and easygoing when you're the complete freaking opposite here. And next up we have Scorpio. Scorpio, you've got my Fox card. This is thinking on your feet here. This is being prepared for rapidly changing circumstances. This is telling you not to hesitate. Come back to this. There may be an opportunity presents itself this week. Look at all the red here. So it's really fiery, really passionate. It might even get your, juices flowing anger-wise. Again, I'm saying if you have been servile or subservient or put upon by someone, this is the week where that all changes. So you need to get on your tippy toes for that. And on this I got, if I should fall, would you open your arms out to me? Yeah, again, okay, let's have a look at my feminines. You have the well, the birds, and the whip. This is having a discussion about something you find oppressive, something that you think is mean and punishing and cruel. This is a really deep conversation that needs to be had here for my Scorpio females. Scorpio females. What is the well for the Scorpio females? Okay, so it's probably about a relationship that you're not currently in, someone that you've broken up from. You've maybe done a lot of deep diving with the well here. You've done a lot of self-evaluation. You're no longer giving to this relationship. My Lom card is a long-term relationship that, obviously in reverse. She's very nurturing, very giving. Here, she's not giving anymore. She's just not giving any more. What is the birds? And with the birds for Scorpio females. Hang on. Okay, I'm not taking all those. Yeah, so this is an emotional conversation. There is an element of acceptance here that something may well be over. What's the whip? The whip for my Scorpio females. Courage. You need to basically have the courage to face anything that you have found oppressive, punishing, mean, cruel, demanding. It is going to be an emotional conversation, but I think with Tobias here, it's suggesting that you're going to be able to maintain your serenity and your grace through this conversation. You know, there's a lot of fluctuating emotions here. It's going to be a highly charged emotional conversation, but you need to, again, take the lead in the situation, speak what you need to speak, have the courage to do so. It can be self-limiting beliefs again with the courage card, but it's awakening to greater possibilities. It's transcending your own fears, because the whip is really fucking mean. I mean, it really is oppressive. It's someone, you know, wants to beat you, you know, emotionally, mentally. And you need to get here. You need to get ready for some big changes here. And I think for your own sake, you need to speak your case. That's going to, you know, really empower you, make you feel a lot more confident. You need to have this conversation. For my Scorpio males, you have the dog, the man, and the bridge. This is quite adorable. What did I get on that? Oh gosh, yeah. You want a little respect. You don't feel that you're being respected by someone. You want someone to refrain from breaking your heart, and you want them to know that you'll be forever true. Scorpio male. Scorpio. This is, I mean, this is just lovely. I mean, it can just be a friendship. It doesn't need to be a romantic relationship, but this is someone who is very loyal, a very committed friend. Very honest, and they want to bridge the gap here. They want to come together with someone, and I'm going to say it again, as I said to my Pisces male, this is something you're going to have to take the lead in. What is the dog for my Scorpio male? The dog for Scorpio males. Yeah, this pretty much is kind of subservience. This is not being able to stand on your own 2 feet. It's not considering that new connections. It can be not believing in miracles anymore. Feeling like your happiness, your sunshine, your clarity is a bit dulled. Because you're still, I think, very committed to somebody. Show me this male Scorpio. What's going on with my male Scorpio here? He wants a little respect. That's way too many. Okay, huge number of issues there, but I'm not taking them all. Show me my male Scorpio. 1 card, thank you. Yeah, oh my god, you're just so completely at your own energy here. I mean, this literally feels like you're browbeaten with my Divine Masculine in reverse here. This is incredibly stubborn as well. Both of these cards speak of being very stubborn. You might be trying to get round something on a wee bit of a fly basis by not coming straight. This fox is always a wee bit fly. That's not good at all. This could actually be your health not in a great place this week. Scorpio males, what's the bridge for my Scorpio males? What is the bridge for my Scorpio males? There's way too many. You want a new beginning, basically. It seems like a really impossible situation to put right. You're incredibly indecisive, and you want to speak to someone. You want this new beginning, but I honestly, with this, you're not capable of it right now, or at least you don't feel it, and I'll come back to this. You need to take the lead in this situation. You need to step up, say what you want, say what you need, see how it goes, because in the meantime, this is not good. This is feeling really quite devoid of your own strength, hopeless as to something new and positive coming into your life. And that's exactly what you want, something new. What does they want to communicate? Can I run that deck here? What does my Scorpio male wish to communicate? Might want to tell someone you're not a narcissist. Or you've recovered from your narcissism. Yeah, I've got to say, my narcissist in reverse is not that at all. It's quite the opposite. It's almost more perverse. This is someone who's completely out of control. That's maybe what you want to have a conversation around. That you completely lost your shit there. Because look at you, you're completely in reverse. All my masculines are in reverse here. You've lost your mind over something. But you have at the same time remained loyal. You've lied about something. Yeah, God. This is delayed transformation. It's not like, in reverse, it's not happening. It's very much that you're still haven't passed some sort of initiation that's required. You haven't reached success and you don't get your rewards just yet, but you're trying to change. Yeah, you're trying to change because you want to up level. You want a new life. You want new openings. You want to get through the gate. You want to pass go. And this is a conversation you need to have. I honestly think this week, though, Scorpio, I don't think you're there. If you're this amount of masculine energy in reverse here. Oh, you've got here the fiery sword. So you're maybe feeling very passionate about someone. You're very much connected to them intuitively. You're probably watching them from a distance. You're absolutely making no moves towards them whatsoever. You're not prepared to reveal yourself. And yet you're not prepared to break free. There you go. That's it. I'm not going to do advice because it's quite a long one. So that is my water signs for the week. Please like, please subscribe. I hope you find it useful. I hope you have a brilliant week regardless. And if you would like a personal reading or Reiki or make a donation, all my information is below. I'll catch up with you soon, guys. Bye.